Guys, so for today's video we are going to be doing a collective reading for the light workers of this world. A little different than my normal readings, but I feel like today everyone could just use a boost. It feels like a very cleansing day and a day to really connect as a group to raise the vibrations. So we're going to be doing this reading on our path and our purpose and some of the feelings and things that we may be going through on this journey, and just kind of evoke a message of inspiration and love and light to keep you going towards your goals and what you are feeling is your purpose and your passion in this lifetime. And before we start, my Amazon wish list and my PayPal link are in the description box below if you'd like to donate to this channel. Also, my esty shop is down there, and I'm working on getting a few more things uploaded to that. It's brand new, so give me a minute. And my Skype link is down there as well if you want to message me about a personal reading on there. And the prices are also in the description box below. So if you enjoy this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. It helps the channel to grow, but it also helps to spread this message and to show others they're not alone out there, and to help them and guide them on their journeys as well. So, before we get started, I just want to take a moment. I want everyone to close their eyes as a collective group and pray, meditate, whatever it is that you do. Connect with your angels, your guides, your ancestors, your God. Give all of the negative energy that you have collected from anyone over to them. And all the negative energy that you've been accumulating inside yourself, just hand it over to them, release it, surrender it. Allow it to be transmuted, cleansed, transformed, given new life to raise the vibrations of the collective. This is not your burden to bear. We are not here to absorb the energies of the world. We are here to transmute those energies. So in order to be a light worker in this world, we have to learn how not to absorb all those energies and get dragged down into that darkness, but how to transmute that energy so that we can raise the vibrations of the collective. I want you to take a minute to feel all of that negative energy leaving you, to see it being given back to the earth and transmuted and transformed into beautiful light energy once again, and to take a moment to feel and know all the pieces of yourself, all of the things, all of the light, all of the energy you've put out there, all of it is coming back to you now, across time and space, back to you, back to its home, filling you up with love, light, peace, happiness, contentment, understanding, compassion, love, light. See it filling you up with light. And then see it being protected from the outside. A big ball of light that you're in the middle of being protected from the outside. I like to do that with a crystal ball wrapped around the outside of it. And I also like to add little shards of mirror outside of that in my visualization, because it helps to send back any of the negative energy that is not yours. It's not your burden to bear. It is not yours. If there are people who are thinking negative things, feeling negative things, sending negative energy your way, sending negative thoughts your way, sending negative spells or spiritual warfare, anything like that your way, send it all back. That is not yours. Kind of like by the power of 3 times 3, let them see, let them see. Kind of like that concept. This is not yours. It's theirs. They can hold on to that burden. So, now that we have gotten through that, let's get started on this reading. Before we start, there's a very strong focus on black cats. And I was told that I was going to be seeing a lot of black cats, and guess what? I've been seeing a lot of black cats lately. So I decided to paint a black cat. We got this cute little kitty here. I can't decide if it looks more like a cat or a bunny though. A bunny with cat eyes. So anyway, black cats are about knowing your connection to the animal world, for one thing. Knowing, because think about familiars. Most familiars people think of as black cats. And we all have that connection to the animal world, to the creatures around us, to the beings, to anything that has life in this world. And that connection allows you to be able to draw on the strengths of those things. Cats are very independent. They are very much so, I don't care if you like me kind of energy. They're very independent, very able to walk alone, very cunning, very insightful, very wise. They really see through the darkness very well as well. And you are somebody who can really see through the darkness. You're somebody who can see through the facades, somebody who can see through the masks. You're a very magical being, somebody that has a lot of power, somebody who may be seen by a lot of different people as something evil. Think about black cats and how much they are seen as something evil. I've never met an evil black cat in my life. I don't know about you. Although I will say this much. Most black cats do not have house manners. And you can say color don't matter at all. But here's the thing. It's not color. Just like with people, there's different cultures. And there's different ways of being, and you can't lump them all into one thing, because there's always going to be people who stand out in those cultures, just like there's always going to be black cats that stand out among the other black cats. But so far I haven't met one that does house manners well. Kind of like, the difference between a Jack Russell and a Chihuahua, or a Golden Retriever and a Chihuahua. There are those differences there. And black cats have a slightly different personality than the rest of the cats. They're very, 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 very loving. If you've ever been around a black cat, they are very loving. They love to give hugs. Hugs is like one of their best traits and attributes. They also really like to look in your eyes. The eyes are the window to the soul. Make sure that you are looking in other people's eyes when you're trying to find discernment in situations. Make sure that you are reading what you can, because I know that you can. You're somebody very visionary, somebody who's a leader, somebody who has new thoughts, new ideas, new understandings of the way that you feel the world should work. And it's time to communicate those understandings to everyone around you, anyone who will listen. You're very intellectual, book smart, tech smart, communicative. You know how to do these things, and it's time to start taking your power back, and it's time to start expressing your visions to the world around you. And I realize there's going to be a lot of people against you. There always is. Joseph and the King of Dreams is coming. Joseph, the King of Dreams, is coming to my mind when I'm thinking about that. I've had a lot of things come up with that the last couple days. Who was it that betrayed Joseph? It was his own family. I mean, it was his own group of people. Everybody in his own group of people. And that's the thing, is there are going to be people who are going to be against you, but you can't allow that to be daunting. You can't allow that to control you, and you can't allow that to keep you from being who you're supposed to be. Trigger statements. It's all my fault. True statement. I see what I truly need. Your energetic body needs nourishment, so begin to discern physical hunger from spiritual hunger. Cherish your body and the way that it supports you. So it is time now to give into that spiritual hunger. To explore all the ideas, all the thoughts, all the longings you have within you to understand spirituality or to understand religion. You know what? There are so many different religions in this world, but who's right? No one. Here's the thing. For all we know, everybody is describing the same religion from a different culture and a different viewpoint. And people have such gigantic egos that everybody wants to prove they're right and everybody else is going to hell if they don't believe them. And all that kind of crap. And you know what? That's just not right. If you're a light worker in this world and you are running around spreading light, love, awareness, happiness, joy, peace, contentment, things like that, you are not going to hell. It doesn't matter what you believe. And it doesn't matter if it is different from somebody else's beliefs or viewpoints or opinions. You are an amazing being of light in this world. And you are put here to be this amazing being of light. Don't let anyone else take that away from you by convincing you that you are evil. It's time to walk away from anything that no longer serves you. And it is time to see through the clouds. It's time to understand what is really going on within yourself and within the world around you and the darkness that is creeping in. You got a lot of good things coming your way. You may even have a lot of good messages coming your way. You got a lot of things that you have been working on, visualizing, manifesting, and it is time to really truly visualize and manifest the walking away of darkness. You've been working on a lot of things for a very long time. Slowly, patiently, diligently. With faith, trust, persistence, determination. And know that in divine timing, everything is going to play out exactly as it is meant to play out for you. Have faith and have trust that this path and your purpose is true and real, and it is what you should be going after. You're bringing a lot of new ideas, a lot of new concepts, and a lot of new understandings to this world around you. A lot of things that people haven't even thought about for centuries, some of them. Ground yourself. Take time in nature. Make sure that you are taking time for your own prayer, your own meditation, your own cleansing, so that you can continue to have the high vibrational energy that you have, and so that you can continue to bring that to the world around you. You are somebody who is meant to be a beacon of light, a beacon of hope, somebody who is meant to be an inspiration to others, somebody who is meant to be looked up to, somebody who is meant to have the followers following you. You're an inspiration to others. You are somebody who is a mermaid in a sea full of fishes. As my youngest daughter would put it, a mermaid in a sea full of fishes. You are somebody who is meant to be different, somebody who is meant to stand out, somebody who is meant to be a leader. You are somebody who has a lot of luck on your side, a lot of protection on your side, a lot of abundance coming in for you. This call that is happening right now is a call to your highest good from your highest self. If you're hearing a lot of ringing in your ears right now, know and trust that that is a sign that you are on the path you are supposed to be on, that you are receiving messages that you are supposed to be receiving, that you are getting those energetic upgrades, and you are moving forward. Continue moving forward. Don't allow anything to hold you back. Pat yourself on the back, because you may not get a whole lot of recognition from anyone outside yourself, so make sure that you are giving yourself the validation you need. You don't need that validation from outside yourself. You are an independent being, and you are a very magical being. You are a very powerful being, and it's time to stop giving that power away. We have T, D, K, R, E, red, tread, trek. You're on a path now that is a little bit different than what a lot of people are on, and it's going to take a lot of confidence to get you there. Drew, Rue, Mew, U, P, J, S, S, U, G, Gus, I, B, P, J, G, John, Gus, Z, B, Q, Z, O, D, God, Zod, Bop, Pog, Med, Met, Crew, Pew, Stew, Sing. Sing loud and sing bright and express yourself. Express yourself for this world to see. Mary keeps coming to mind too. Patty, Joy, Patel, Queen, Quest, Dig, Big, Zoo, Sigma, and you can make a lot more change and create a lot more change in this world, not with force, but with acceptance, love, and light, and with putting those opinions out there and discussing them. When you're in a fight to defend yourself on a constant basis, it is so hard to do that, because you're just focused on defending yourself and focused on, and I realize there's a lot of people, especially if what you're doing is going against the religion of the area you're in, it is very, very, very hard to work on that, because, you know, especially with past lives and things like that, and just past history in general. Even if you don't believe in past lives, past history in general. How many witches have been burned in this world? How many Christians have been beheaded? How many Jews have been slaughtered? How many different religious sections have been cast out or killed off? When the Romans brought Christianity, they killed off everybody else, and they integrated their religion into their own by keeping little bits and pieces around of the old religion to get the people that were in that old religion to fall in line with their religion, and then slowly weeding some of them out and keeping the pieces they liked. I mean, come on. Men have had the Bible for so long, it has changed so much. It doesn't matter what kind of religion you are either. They have been in control of it for so long, it has changed so much. Not to mention, here's another good thing. What is a prophet? A seer is a prophet. Yet, seers are evil. Magic is evil. Nobody believes in magic anymore, but Jesus was a magician. Come on. And there are so many of them too. There's Buddha, Gandhi. There's Leonardo da Vinci. People you wouldn't even think of as being those types of people who brought change, movement, growth, who brought new ways of viewing things and seeing things. Bob Ross. I really love Bob Ross. He's an amazing man. And I am so glad that he was there to leave everything that he left for us. So leave what you have to leave for the world as well. Spontaneous. Go with the flow. Adaptable, flexible, zest for life. Dreamy, imaginative, creative, romantic. Hopeful, faith, trusting, sees the bigger picture. It's time to look at the bigger picture. It's time to have faith. It's time to have trust. It's time to be hopeful. Hopeful for the world. The world isn't going to hell in a handbasket, if you ask me. I wouldn't have wanted to live 60 years ago, let alone 40 years ago, let alone 200 years ago. That would be even worse. You know what? There are a lot of things today that are not so great, but there was a lot of things in every single day and age that were not so great. There are pros and cons of every day and age. There is light and dark, period. It's a balance. And I will say this much, though. 60 years ago, even in the country I live in, be a woman. Be a black man. Be a black woman. Oh, a black woman would be even better. Tell me that the world hasn't changed for the better. That there isn't so many different things these days that never would have even been able to happen 100 years ago. Have hope that what you are doing makes a difference, and it makes changes, just like the people who came before you made changes. People have made a way for everybody to live so much longer these days, so the changes take a bit longer. Because when you avoid the death and the falling out and the dying off of the old, then it's harder for the new to come into being. But the new is coming into being, whether anybody likes it or not. It's time to be in a very dreamy, imaginative, creative, romantic, loving energy, just to be in that loving, light, beautiful energy, and to feel like you are the creator of your universe, and to create magic, create love, create light all around you. And if you are an artist, create your art, put it out there for people to see, whatever that art may be. It's time to just do things, to not think about it, but to just do things, to go with the flow, to be adaptable, to be flexible, to really have a zest for life and a healthy curiosity. Curiosity may have killed the cat. I love the fact that that one came out because of the cat. Curiosity may have killed the cat, but you know what? It killed me first. I've said that a lot in my life. And that's the whole thing. I refuse to live my life in fear. Refuse to live your life in fear. Go out there and do what you feel like you want to be doing. Explore. See new things. Learn new things. Understand new ways of being. Learn about new cultures. Learn about new people. And spread those understandings and awareness to others, because not everybody understands those things. Not everybody even has a drive to want to understand those things. But as you go and you explore those things and you bring those ideas back to people, they get a whole new vision on what life could be. All because you decided to follow your path. We have Miser too, Mug, Pup, Gus, Auntie. There may be some people who get called Auntie a lot here. Auntie's not even in those letters. I just was like, Auntie. bud. And you know what? Another thing, as far as natural substances on this earth goes, who put them there for our use as medicines? And then people got a giant ego and decided they could do better, and they made it illegal for everybody to have all the natural medicines and started making their own. Anyway, I'm not going to talk about that one right now. We're going to get back to this message. So we got the gazelle, we got the buffalo, we got the elephant, and we got the cobra. Wow, there is a lot of teachers with a lot of wisdom here. A lot of stable, strong people who are willing to stand up when they see something wrong, who are willing to stand and fight, who are willing to stand tall with grace, integrity, with the ability to be able to let the things you don't like go in one ear and out the other, with the ability to be graceful, fearless, strong, stable, solid. You are just very down-to-earth people who are humble and wise and knowing. You are somebody who has a lot to teach this world. You are a teacher, and you have learned so many lessons to be this teacher. I know you have been through darkness time after time after time after time after time after time. But in that darkness, you had those little lights glowing and leading that way out of it for you. Even if they were few and far between, even if it was just a glimmer of hope from one sweet person that came into your life. That is what you're meant to be now. You are meant to be that glimmer of hope, that bright, shining light that you once looked forward to in your darkness. Because now you are climbed out of that darkness and you are no longer dragged down by it, and you are here to help others climb out of that darkness. So be that shining light for people. Be that strength, be that home, be that leader, be that guiding light. DNA repairing. I don't know who I am is the trigger statement. The true statement is I am. There is no efforting required for this shift. Be present and allow every aspect of your being to transform. Be present in your life. Be present with the people you love. Be present with your animals. Be present with your sunshine. Be present with the rain. Be present with every single thing going on and in the moment. Do not allow yourself to be carried away by fear, doubt, anxiety, anything like that anymore. It is time to just be and to know that you are the creator in this life. We are all creators in this life. If our thoughts manifest reality, think about how much of reality is being manifested by the fear-mongering and the hate-mongering right now, the division tactics. People stuck on constant hate, fear, anxiety, separation, and instead be the light. Be focused on love, unity, compassion, understanding, peace. I am a victim. True statement. I am powerful beyond measure. You are strong and capable. With gratitude, optimism, and action, manifest the life that you desire. Once again, manifest that life you desire. You are strong. You are capable enough. Have gratitude, have optimism, and take action to turn what you want into gold, to turn water into wine. You are powerful beyond measure. I am broken. I am illuminated. Even Jesus tried to get his followers to realize that they could manifest just like he could if they had faith the size of a mustard seed. As you release your attachment to the high and the low, you find peace and balance. Honor the cycles of your body and energy now. You are not broken. You are illuminated. You are somebody who has went through everything that you have went through so that you can understand those things. I do not regret my past because it makes my future. I have said that one for many, many years as well. I do not regret my past because it makes my future. Everything that went into making me who I am today, if it wasn't without it, then I would not be here. I would not be here to guide you. I would not be here to talk to you. I would not be here to be this teacher if I did not go through every single bit of hurt, pain, hardship, and horrible experiences that I did, and I would not change a single damn thing, ever. Because I couldn't be here to be the light that I saw in other people throughout my life. So you are here to be that light now, and it's time to step up into your power and your leadership role if you aren't already. No one understands me. True statement. I ask for what I need. From a place of love, you need to stand up and speak your truth. What you wish for is what the universe wishes for you. Ask your angels, ask your guides, pray. and ask for a resolution to your problems. Pray and ask for peace. Pray and ask for understanding. Pray and ask for clarity. Pray and ask for truth. And then, if you need physical things and you don't have them, ask the people around you. And some of them are going to be assholes who aren't going to be there to help anyone in their time of need. They're just going to call them lazy pieces of shit who aren't doing it for themselves. But they just don't understand. And someday will come a day when they need that help, and they're going to have to ask for it too. Karma does come around. Queen of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, Nine of Swords. Stop being afraid, because your blessings are coming to you. It's time to set boundaries in a proper way without being afraid of the outcome. It's time to stop fearing death. It's time to stop fearing brutality. It's time to stop fearing lash outs because of you speaking your truth. Stop making other people comfortable while making yourself uncomfortable. Your patience, your persistence, your dedication, your faith, your trust, your slow, steady movement forward is bringing you so many blessings. Focus on those blessings, because there's a lot of them coming into you right now. Focus on those little blessings that are starting at this moment, and they're going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. This harvest is going to be amazingly big, beautiful, and bright, because you are here to be a guiding light for others, to teach others not to play with fire, not to get burned, not to, there's a lot of different things you have learned on your journey, and you are a spiritual leader. You are wise. You are passionate, bold, courageous, inspiring, creative, unique. You are somebody who really can take others under your wing and show them how to release their fears and how to work towards their goals without fearing the outcome. Let go of that outcome and just be. We have the Ace of Air. Let go of that outcome and just be. You might be really worried about what's coming, whether or not you're going to be able to survive, whether or not, you have all these different things in the physical realm. It doesn't even matter. What matters is that you are doing the work that you feel you should be doing. Enjoy life. Live in the moment. Celebrate your victories. Be observant of others around you. Be observant of the signs, the synchronicities, the messages. Be observant of the good luck that you are receiving. Be observant of what you are feeling inside yourself and where some of your triggers or heartbreak may be coming from and why some of those things happen. Stop being afraid you're going to get your heart broken, and instead start setting your boundaries in a way that does not allow others in that are not good for you. It's time to really look within yourself, to understand the reflection looking back at you, to divine greater meaning in who you really are, and to take the risks and take the chances to stand your ground and express what you need to express, to speak your mind, and to let other people know what you feel like you should be teaching to this world. All the knowledge and wisdom you have within you is there for a reason. Jacob Lee Conscience. Everything that you dream of is there for a reason. Put it to use in your life and the world around you, because you are the light bringer for the next generation. Be that light bringer. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this reading, and I hope that it brought you a lot of inspiration to continue doing what you're doing, to continue being your beautiful self, to continue giving people hope, inspiration, love, light, and not fearing that you're going to be attacked in the middle of the night because of it, or that you're going to die because you decided to walk into a pit of vipers. You know what? You are the snake charmer. Walk into that pit of vipers and don't look back. Allow yourself to just be what you feel like you should be being, and don't allow the world to talk you out of it. Don't allow people who care for you and love you, and I get that they're worried about you. Don't allow them to talk you out of it. Tell them that you can handle it. And if you do die, you know what? If I die, be happy for me, celebrate me. Because I went home, where I belong. And right now, I'm trying to create my home here. That's what Lightworkers are here to do. So create your home. Live in this world and love it. And see it as a beautiful thing. See yourself as a beautiful thing. And put what you have to offer the world out there. Love you guys. And I hope you enjoyed this reading. And I really hope that you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys.